Hello, it's me Jefferson. Today is October 13, 2018, and the time now is 12:30 p.m. Sorry, a.m. So I just got back from movie with kids and one of my classmates. Um, we went to watch A Simple Favor. That's the movie which I have been anticipating for so long. It was starring by Blake Lively and also Anna Kendrick. Both are hilarious. Both actresses are hilarious. And I before I watched this movie, I actually sort of like watched the interview videos and stuff, and I don't think the stars themselves know how to explain this movie because this movie is really hard to define. You can't really categorize into which kind of genre. You can cycle horror, fun, humor, comedy is everything inside, and it's really really interesting. I know it will be good. Um, but actually, in fact, actually, it's really really fun and really really cool movie, and you guys should watch it. And yeah, and that's the whole thing. So the whole day in Edward was sort of okay because at least I did not really have much conversation with my teammate. That's a good thing, and I did clear up some stuff. But I think next week it will be my hectic week because my teammate will be having holiday for a week, and the new guy hasn't really learned all this stuff because obviously I don't really have much time to um, teach him everything, and also he's still learning. I mean, I understand how he feels, especially when you don't know one thing, and suddenly you have to handle a serious task without any basis. That is really scary because I've been through that. But just lucky that I was lucky, yeah. And also, I'm a little bit smart, yeah. At one point, I know how to adapt. I know how to find the key. So, yeah. Um, but anyway, I'm glad that I'm a patient person so far at one point. I mean, I'm not really a very patient person, but if let's say I don't mind if you're stupid or you're slow learner or whatever, as long as you are not arrogant types. You get what I mean? Like you actually do know something, but you try to act like you know something, like very bossy. I hate that kind of person. That's the person I hate. So luckily, the new guy is not the kind of person, so I feel okay so far. It's patient to him, and he also like to ask is a great thing, and I will try my best to pass down whatever I know to him. And the good thing is next week my teammate is not will not be in the company, so it will not be at work. So I think I can fully focus on teaching this guy. But there'll be another problem because I will be handling her stuff. And sorry to say, I'm not saying that I have a very good organization skill, but I just feel like she has my teammate. She has a really, but I mean, she is a very good person. She's a good person. She has a good personality, very outgoing, and she's very caring and you know bubbly and kind and everything. But when it comes to work, it sort of like annoyed me at one point. I know I shouldn't say this and I shouldn't criticize anyone because I know no one is perfect. But the thing is, probably, how should I put this? Because as I mentioned, I always put up my face. So obviously, um, that's that's the thing. That's why people at work, most of them, really scared to talk with me, and that's the thing. I don't really want to talk with people because I really want to separate my private life and my work. You know, I don't want them to mix together because once you mix your private life and your personal life and your work life together, it'll definitely come out with lots of problems and issues which is not necessary, which I don't really need. So yeah, probably most of people say, "Oh, I'm so hard to mingle." Yeah, obviously because I don't want to mingle with you other than work, because work is work. Sorry to say. Just say I'm heartless. Just imagine if, let's say, everyone just say, "Oh, when you go to work, yeah, we just build any relationship, a lot of things." There'll be a lot of burden for you, because for me, relationship will become a burden, especially bad relationship. It's really hard to really find real friendship and stuff in at work, because sorry, I saw mosquitoes. Because I what I believe is, you if you see the person every day, and afterward you should still see the person, and it sort of makes you feel a little bit annoyed at one point, and also feel bored. That's the reason why my perfect solutions is to separate my private life, my personal life, and my work life. So that's the reason why I don't really talk much with my colleagues other than work. But the thing is, here's the thing. Now you are working in someone's company, so that's your job, that's your duty, that's your obligation, because they pay your dues. So when it comes to work, although I feel really annoyed at one point, but when it comes to work, I will try to be as patient as possible, even though I don't really have a smiley face, because that's not what I do. All laptop work, all computer works, no any customer service. So that's what I do. But probably at this point, I couldn't really agree with my teammate. I mean, she's good. She likes to mingle. I mean, no judgment. That's good for her. But the thing when it comes to work, I don't know. I feel she has a really bad organizational skill, and she still think that she has a really good organizational skill. I mean, how should I put this? It's like next week she'll be going on leave for a week, and she want me to do something, but she's impatiently telling me what to do. Okay, it's fine. But her sorting skill is like the worst. I don't know why. Um, it's really hard for me to explain in words, because just when someone thinks, I mean, yeah, I of course I think my organization skill is good. My sorting folder sorting is good and everything, but still I try to learn your way, because after all you are the one familiar with your working plan. But you have to know that others might not know what are you thinking. You have to let people know. You can't expect me to know, oh, because of you say these kind of things and I will know it. I'm smart, I know. But the thing is, if let's say you listen from those who are stupid, then no matter how smart are you, you'll still don't get it, because she's stupid. She's talking something stupid. Sorry. Anyway, my point is, no matter how stupid you are, just be patient, especially at work. And also, what was trying? That's a lot of things I really need to complain. I'm not trying to blame again. I'm not trying to blame her, but I just wanted to know to understand the thing where when it works, just make sure you really have to be professional at one point. Yeah, you can mingle your life together. Well, I don't care, because that's your stuff. But just make sure everything cooperate, always online, always on the same, especially when this account only two of us are handling. So just make sure we are tally. Because most of the times try to be like, oh, I want to boss over you and stuff. If let's say you really have the thing, have the skill, okay, you want to boss me, that's fine. I let you boss because you have the things over there, but you don't. That's a sad thing. But because for me, even though you have every skill to boss others, even though I have, I won't, because I know not all people understand. Just just take me. I'm sorry for that a little bit arrogant. I'm smart, but not all the people are smart. That's the thing they lack. So sometimes you feel I try to suppress my anger, and most of the time I did. rarely burst out so far, especially when I still have 2 weeks to be in this company. So yeah, um, I just don't get it. I try to say this because my main point is you have to, even though no matter you're smart or you're stupid or whatever kind of person you are, because in this world we have different kind of people. Different people are different way of living, different perceptions, different kind of point of view, lives, philosophy, and everything. But it doesn't mean that we have to. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that who is right or who is wrong. There's no right or wrong. It's just which one is most suitable to you. That's the thing. And to overcome this kind of differences, the only thing is to respect. At least that's the least you can do. Because no one is the best. No one holds the best solutions, or nothing is the best. And I think I try to accept a lot of things. Where if let's say this happened few years before when I'm still like innocent child, I would say that. I think I'll just burst out and just push all my laptop down. Yep, very childish, but they deserve it. So anyway, I don't know. Next week will be disaster. So I bless everything will be fine. Although I know it will not be. Especially, yeah, I don't even know how she works. So, yep. So that's the thing at work. Again, I'm not trying to say she's a bad person or whatever. Just she really have to work on her working skill. Work smarter. I mean, at least open your heart and your mind to learn. Ah, now I have a mixture of feelings right now. At one point, I feel really guilty because I'm talking behind someone, but at one point, I feel like I really want to get a place to release my emotions, and everything. Otherwise, I'll get crazy and mad. Thank you. I don't even know what I. Maybe I forgot what I say tomorrow, but now I feel the the, the, the urge to talk about it. So yeah, that's about job. And tomorrow I'll be going to have my second singing class. And now actually, yeah, I've sort of like almost having a sore throat. It's something, some split or whatever thing stuck in my throat. And tomorrow I'll be having singing class, and I'm not sure if I can keep my, you know, performance like last week. I gave them like a very high expectation, I think. Although some people say don't expect, but I can do it doesn't mean that all people can do it. So I'll try my best. Just see how my lucks go tomorrow. And also 6 songs. They want me to sing some. The good thing is they won't force me to sing a lot of Chinese songs because I'm not really into Chinese songs anymore. I mean, some of that I still listen because of my friends, but I prefer English songs at one point because especially when I've spent like 20 years again, I spent like 20 years speaking Mandarin, Chinese in my most of my life. So it's a great thing to learn a different language for me because it's like you are exploring different kind of culture. Because language also means a country. So yeah, I really love to do it. So for now, maybe I love English. Who knows? A few years after, and I love my Mandarin again or other languages. Just open minded to learn. And what else? I think that's all for tonight. Just bless for me tomorrow. I don't know if I can finish. I can pass with flying colors tomorrow. But anyway, I'll just try my best. That's all I can do. People, we are human. We will have a top. We can be top in one moment and then at the bottom the next. So wish me luck, fingers crossed. And this is a tough road. I don't know why I chose it, but I was born to be a star. So I really have to be a star without any cost. I don't know once I become famous Once I become stubborn, when I establish my own style, when I establish everything of my personalities, definitely there will be a lot of haters and stuff. And when the days come, before the days come, I think I would at least try my best um, to show the best version of myself to the world and to everyone. I care or I don't. Just let them know the real me. Hope. I mean, I can only hope because it's really hard to be yourself in this industry. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. I drag a lot of time complaining on someone. So